What is going on, guys? Welcome back. We had a stream earlier today, College Bowl 25, and we are back on Madden. Now, it was not too long ago that we were streaming Madden consistently as we were building our new slider set. And we discovered some things in Madden 25 that were like, hey, we need to bring this into College Bowl 25. So we started building College Bowl 25. Then we got a couple tips from some amazing subscribers, man, and that opened up some great things. And so now it's like, oh, snap, we got to bring these discoveries that were, now I don't want to claim them as mine because they weren't. They were passed off by subscribers helping out. And now we're like, we got to bring these into Madden. And so there's been behind-the-scenes work going on by Big Papa. Shout out Big Papa. Been helping me out a lot. As I've been working on College Bowl 25 with Colton, who's done a lot of work in College Bowl 25, been kind of passing on info to Big Papa and be like, all right, this is where we're at College Bowl 25. This is what's working over here. Let's try to manipulate the gameplay and get this here. Big Papa put in a lot of work yesterday and seen some amazing things. Number one, sacks have gotten a lot better. That was a big focal point in the last update. But this one, the sacks are even better as far as the CPU not taking stupid sacks. But they are scrambling a little bit less, but it's more realistic. And they're also scrambling up the middle. It's no longer simply to the right or to the left. They are taking off up the middle. They're taking deeper shots down the field. Completion percentages are looking a lot better. And the run game right now has been on point. Now, I did not do a profile delete before this. Only made a couple changes. We haven't touched anything to the auto subs. So shout out Big Papa, guys. I just shouted him out. There he is. Shout out to Big Papa. Everything has been a gameplay slider changes. Nothing to the auto subs. And I will show off that at the end of the game. We're going to go ahead and play the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the reason I want to show them off ahead of time is because I want to play with them, number one. Number two, I don't want people, I mean, this might be a little selfish, but as soon as I show them, people dip. So I want to, try to keep people here for the live stream and check it out with me, and that makes the live stream enjoyable. And also, just in case there's any change that I'm thinking I might want to make before I end the stream. So that's why I always do it at the end, not the very beginning. But I will give this nugget because Dylan hopped in here right away and he's like, hey, what's the change? Coffee said, okay, I'm ready. So I can tell you the change, but it's not as simple as this one change. There is, I think I already, I'm just jumping all over the place. I think I already edited the quarterbacks for the next time I played, but I'm going to double check just in case. This change is, if you've been following College Bowl 25, we made this change over there too, but it's required other changes. Okay, so yep, we did make the change. I thought so. I thought I made the change. Alright, cool. So we're going to be good to go. So it's turning intentional grounding back on. However, this has required some other changes, some other tweaks, but we haven't had to tweak, thank goodness, have not had to tweak anything with the auto subs. And it kind of turned out in College Bowl 25, didn't really have to tweak anything with auto subs because of the intentional grounding being turned on there. We made some tweaks just for some other things, but in Madden, we're keeping the auto subs where they're at. Only gameplay sliders being touched. I will tell you the nugget is intentional grounding back on. We've made some other adjustments. Shout out to Big Papa for doing the testing to some other gameplay sliders to balance it. We're still only touching fumble, the ball security, and the interception slider, but penalties. Made some other changes to penalties. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the game here. We only have 2 games left in the season. Now, I am currently sitting as the division leader in the NFC South at a 9-6 record. However, we've dropped 2 games in a row, and the Atlanta Falcons have won 2 games in a row. So we are therefore tied with the Falcons. Now, we have the tiebreaker because we swept them in the regular season. However, I have 2 games remaining, one against the Oakland Raiders, which we're about to play, and the other against the 6-9, potentially 7-9 Bucks. So I do not have a playoff spot locked up. if I do not win my division, I do not believe I will make the playoffs. You see, Washington beat us, and they have the same record as us. I'd really, truly believe that only one team from the NFC South is making it. So I need to win this game. I don't want to. The Raiders have 2 wins in this world, this universe. I don't want to leave it up to fate to play the Bucks. They're a better team. We already beat them this year, but they are a better team than the Raiders, obviously. What's their alternate? Just all black? Oh, just that? Okay. Well, yep. We'll do that. Home. We are going to not rock the all blacks. We're going to rock our custom home, or excuse me, our home option. Yep. And, yep. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. How's your guys' Saturday night going? Hopefully you guys had a good Saturday in general.
After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Saints and the Raiders.
I'll maybe up the audio just a little bit here.
Next. Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National.
Let me know if that's too loud with me talking. I can turn it back down if it is. But I wanted to have the audio up just a little bit more just in case. Is it a coincidence the Raiders are Madden's team? Yeah, right? This is your first time watching any Madden gameplay, Elijah? Dang, well, if this does convince you to get it, now is the great time of year to get it, because this is when they drop it to, you know, like half off. Oh my god, that's not the way we want to start. Or we say a little louder, like you want me to turn the volume up a little bit more even of the gameplay? Is that what you're saying, 90 swag?
When you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside.
I can go louder if you guys want. That is a little bit of fog on the field from the rain. Not as much as I'd like, but
Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad.
I built a new stadium, and I made the mistake of building a canopy stadium. The shadows are horrendous when I play and the sun's out. But the crowd isn't getting rained on, so that's good. But yeah, I don't like domes, so I built a new stadium. So what you guys should see from the CPU quarterback is a little bit more decisiveness, getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker, but the getting rid of the ball quicker isn't going to mean getting rid of the ball and just simply dink and dunking it. They will throw the football down the field. Screen. There we go. And like I said, the big thing about this is the improvement to sacks. Sacks have been better with the update, but this is even better. All right, is it too loud, or I mean, is the game audio, guys, good? Did I bump it up a little too loud? Do you want me to drop a little bit? I mean, you guys tell me. Get my mic up here a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to switch up my setup at Christmas time and how I have my desk set up. So I think after Christmas, I think it'll even be a little bit better.
He was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position.
Big Papa, thank you. It's good. All right.
Formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic
single high safety.
Playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
It was worth taking a shot.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary.
Do I like Desmond Ridder? I liked that I was able to trade Derek Carr. Let's put it that way. And he made sense as a guy to go get. You know, trading with the Raiders. Bring back Desmond Ridder. They didn't need him. They have Aiden O'Connell. They have Gardner Minshew. They had him sitting there number 3 on the depth chart. So it didn't really make sense for them to have him. I didn't want to move forward with Derek Carr. So it made sense to trade for Desmond Ridder and give them a pick. Oh. I didn't think I was going to get intercepted there. I was like, let's chuck it up, see what happens. Did not think interception. Well, it's as good as a punt, I suppose. Yo, Lupus, what's going on, man? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you. Oh, shoot. Well, they definitely look like they're going to be getting some points this drive. Hopefully we can hold them to 3. Minimize the impact of that interception. Oh, nice spin move. There we go, there we go. 3rd and long. And he's doing, Derek Carr's doing his thing to keep us guessing, I should say. He's a 70 overall-ish, like 70, 71 overall. Not much worse what Derek Carr was rated, to be honest. Is he our long-term answer? No. But, and you can see that from the numbers. 22 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. But, he's been serviceable. And he has us in position to make the playoffs, which we didn't think was going to be possible. But we've kind of ridden our defense. He hasn't lit it up by any means, you know. And I know that I'm controlling Ridder, but if you've watched our gameplay, you'll know that I've had a lot of passes where I've had big opportunities, but he just overthrew them, and that's just going to be his ratings a little bit. Had I been doing that with a better rated passer, those passes, I'm fairly confident, would have been completed. All right, we got to get a stop here. Free play. We're gonna man up. We're gonna man up here. And he, that was dope. Run pass ratio is looking good so far. Doesn't have a lot of running yards, but they are still running the football. 8-play drive. They got the ball like the 45-yard line, our 45-yard line, and still ran 8 plays. That's just slow, methodical offense. All right. Time to go do what we do best, which is lean on Alvin Kamara. He flew, that's for dang sure. I like seeing stuff like that, you know, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna... Yep, and we're gonna move O.J. Howard in motion. Oh my god, they blew that up. Jeez. Okay. This is not where we want to be. We don't want to be in second and long in these rain games. You need to stay ahead of the chains. Okay. We'll take the 7. And we'll set up a... Yeah, oh, it drives me nuts too, man. It absolutely drives me nuts. I want run-pass ratios to be good more than anything. Alright. If those middle linebackers blitz, we have Johnson. Yep, he ran across. I gotta do a better job of reading the linebackers, right? So much of where your first option is, or should be, is based off of what the linebacker does. Jordan, what's up, man? What slider did we fix? Well, it's not a slider, it's really just a gameplay thing. Big Papa's been doing work. We're fixing quarterback sacks, man. He said, oh, you're the Saints, I'll shut up now? I don't know what you mean by that. I traded for him. So fumbled the ball, even with 85 ball security, we had a fumble. So they do still happen a little bit. I don't like this. We're gonna RPO it. There you go, Tony. Get us a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1, even better. No. Let's not be stupid. Let's just power it in. The mustache is elite. Dude, it's just for a day, man. I shave my beard, and my girl hates when I have a mustache. So I always, whenever I shave my beard, good block. Good block. I always just do a mustache for a day. She went out with a friend to go drinking. So when she gets back, she's going to see, and she's going to, like, lose her mind. You thought I was the Raiders? God, no. I could never be the Raiders, man.
Using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lofted a little bit. Good catch. I could never be the Raiders because their uniforms are too boring to me. There's no alternates. There's no way to vary it up. On my phone with the pick and pick, I swear it's Ted Lasso. Shoot. Jason Sudeikis is a good-looking dude, man, so I'll take that as a compliment.
You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see.
All right, let's see if we can't spring Kamara. Patient got 2, got 1. What do we want to do here? Do something like this. Yeah, I think this is going to change things for you a little bit, though, Jordan. Like I said, I saw what you said about the sacks. This is going to change. There we go, Tony. This, and Big Papa, for those curious, this change with the CPU taking a lot less sacks it makes their offense more of a threat, does it not? Do you want to just go ahead and verify that for folks in the chat?
Here's Ritter. And he will.
Let's go. I mean, you do have a pretty big advantage if you're constantly, and I'm doing it too, so I don't mean this in like a derogatory way. But if you're leading the league in sacks or top 2 in the sacks, and you don't even have like a really high rated guy like a TJ Watt or something like that, yeah, you have a huge advantage.
We just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
You said there should be another new patch for Madden. They just dropped one though, like 2 weeks ago, because I was working on the Madden sliders, and I was about to drop an update, and then they dropped a patch. I can't imagine they'd have one that seems so quick. And what I'm thinking about doing with this one, because I'm not changing any auto subs, I'm thinking about not even updating the video, just dropping in a pinned comment on that existing slider video, like, hey, here are some changes, do these. And it's like 3 things with the penalty sliders, right? It's face mask, it's roughing the passer, it's blocking the back, and intentional grounding. So 4 things. But one of them is just a switch on. The other ones are actual changes. So probably not worth a whole new video. I mean, if they do drop a patch, then I'll definitely have an excuse to make a video. Yeah, he ran it 6 times in the first quarter. Only 8 yards. But that can change. So I'm not going to go to quarter break. Start busting a couple runs. There you go. There's a big one right there. On a draw.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and the way this game has started off,
I like that they called that play. They called the draw on 2nd and whatever. 40 tackles for loss. Wow.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
Well, getting the run game to be a little bit more effective will help with that. But also taking away sacks, you know. How many, I mean, sacks count as tackles for loss. So how many sacks did Parsons have? And then you subtract that, and that's how many tackles for... Ooh! Oh my God! Man, look at that, look at that. 1 carry for 31. So Madison was 6 for 8, and then ran in, picked up 12 or 13 yards, and then they just hit a 31-yarder. Look at that. Got the running game going. I absolutely love this from the CPU, making it challenging. Oh, there's a deep shot. Overthrow. Let's go. Quarterback plays elite right now. 15 sacks, so he's still at 25 tackles for loss. I was trying to say, so I love how the CPU's playing right now. This is fantastic. Like, they're totally different. But at the same time, I'm like, my season, I need to win this game. So I'm like, oh no, this new... Get rid of it. He rolled away. That's okay. I don't think that's a bad sack. I'm not going to call it a bad sack. The pressure came and he tried to escape. I don't, considering what bad sacks used to be, or what I consider bad sacks, I don't consider that a bad sack. Let's look at this again here. So he drops back, and look at the pressure we get right here. So Breesy wins on the left, and then Pete right away, and then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sheds through. So he had 2 on him right away. And then Pete Werner sh So he had nowhere to really go with this football. I guess he could have, hit it to his running back here. But guys, remember, Derek Carr is a 73 overall right now. Lower overall, gonna play like it. Doesn't see his guy right here. He has nowhere to go over here to the right. This is all locked up. So he tries. He drops back. He's got both Breezy and Warner on him. That's actually a really good pocket, by the way. I want to just point this out. This is a really good-looking pocket. Not a jumbled-up pocket. So they win, and he just runs. And he cannot throw this ball away because he is not outside the tackle box. So let's keep that in mind, too. So the tackle box is right here. Right? Pretty much on the X. He has to get to the right of that in order to throw that away. He gets there right here. I mean, but he's getting hit pretty much. That's not a bad sack.
It is 3rd and long.
False start. It's going to be 3rd and longer.
Get more difficult. Movement up front. Gonna move them further back.
And this is going to help us out because they were ready to. I mean, think about it. They're at the 47. It's 3rd and 29. When they had 1st and 10, they were in field goal range. There he threw it away. No one open. He scrambles to the left, throws it away. Love that. They ran the classic Madden 4 verts, as they always do. I really wish they'd take that out of the game, other than for like Hail Marys, because they call it all the dang time. But that's huge. That was a huge turn of events for our defense, because they were 1st and 10 from the 30, from the 27, something like that. Good run. This feels very much like a rain game, I like that.
Tony, the man in motion.
Where's the flag?
We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what
Ineligible receiver downfield. Okay.
you only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's maybe straight a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Let's hit him with this here. Play action, tight end screen. We better move Donovan Peoples-Jones.
In motion,
Yep, get a little bit of more of a favorable look. Please God, offensive line. Block for me.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down.
Well, they blocked, but they read that beautifully. Max Crosby
He's got size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense.
played that really well.
They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I liked that play, pre-snap. All right, if they blitz, where am I going to go here? If they blitz, these linebackers, I might have Kamara underneath or Wilson over the middle. They blitzed.
On the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter.
Oh, over. See? Had a man, low-rated quarterback, missed the throw.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be
They ended up being in man defense,
down, like living in these 3rd and long
and that out route was there.
pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But that gives me incentive to get a better quarterback, right? If I'm missing those throws, and you guys have been with me, man, we've streamed every game this season pretty much, except for like 1 or 2. Missed a lot of throws with Ritter
Starting field position as they set up.
that I probably would have hit with a better rated quarterback. That gives you incentive to get a better quarterback instead of just rolling with them.
And 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madden. Come on, this game.
In years past, there was really no incentive to get a better quarterback because you would just dominate with a lower rated quarterback. I do appreciate that I am struggling with a lower rated quarterback. Missed a lot of opportunities. Good pass breakup. And if our team didn't have so many sacks, from just, that's how the game was, tons of sacks, we would not be the record that we are, 9-6. And he's taking off and scrambling. Oh my God, you guys, I'm in freaking heaven. That's Derek Carr taking off and scrambling. They called 4 verts again, Madden. What's up with the 4 verts, bro? What's up with the 4 verts, Madden? Why is it always 4 verts? But nonetheless, look at this. Steps back. Nothing. Instead of doing the goofy ass spin and rolling outside where there's contain, look where he steps up. Oh my God, you guys. That is insanely amazing. I'm so happy right now. Big Papa was not lying. Oh, and he checks it down. Bro, this quarterback play is freaking phenomenal. I might lose my mind. I got hit at my guy, Sim Football Critic. I think he's streaming right now for the Steelers. But best believe, I'm going to let this fella know. Jordan, it looks like they're going to run it against you. Now, it is going to be a little bit of playbook, tied to playbook, but Big Papa is playing games. Look at this. He rolls away from the pressure. Let's go back to a 4-3. And let's go over wide, and we are going to, of course, blitz fireman. There we go. I like that. They should run it 20 times. Big Papa was saying he had consistent runs from the CPU, and he was playing a varying amount of teams. Good stop. So Madison has 10 rushes. That backup has 1, and Derek Carr has 1. So they already have 12 rushes. Now, I know that Derek Carr's was a scramble. They're going for this. Big nickel time. And Mike safety blitz 3. Strong safety blitz 3. I love this. And they're going to run it. And they don't get it. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. So they've ran it a ton, Jordan, already in this rain. This is dangerous. Oh my God. Yeah. I was going to cut it up. And I'm second guessing myself here. So right here, I get the ball, and I was like, oh, cut it right there between 70 and 51. That's what I was thinking. But then I saw this big dude right here. And I was like, what is it, number 85? 95. I saw him, and I was like, man, he looked like he was just going to shed there. Now, obviously in replay, he didn't shed, but he looked like he was going to shed. And then I thought my guy, Blasting Game or whatever, was going to hit the block on the edge. And at this point right here, at this point I knew I messed up. I was like, there's Max Crosby out over there. In hindsight, I should have ran away from Max Crosby. And I shouldn't have stretched out to Max Crosby. If anything, I should have ran up the middle. Don't stretch it out. And if I'm going to stretch it out, don't run it at one of the best players in the freaking league. So that's just me being stupid. Y'all got to tell me to not run stupid plays like that. Shoot.
Deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
Let's wait and see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. No play action with Carr. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Backup's getting another carry. I like that. You got 2 safeties in your Super Bowl? That's gross.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another deep shot? Oh my god, that was filthy! Yo, rolls out to the right, throws it deep, and Jacoby Myers makes a play. What is happening right now? They're going to run this, and I'm in a pass defense. Okay. And he gets rid of it before the sack. Jeez, Madison. It's an angry run if I've ever seen it.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They haven't attacked running outside much. It's been... Oh, and I'm glad that's an off-target throw. I haven't seen anything in Discord. You gotta understand, bro, between X and Discord and YouTube notifications, bro, it's hard for me to keep up with everything. I do my best, and I eventually try to get to it. Oh my god. Bro. Derek Carr has me just mind blown right now. Look at this. I have never seen quarterback play like this in Madden. Never. I'm Chase Young. I win. I'm like coming right for him. He immediately goes to the right, and I want to point this out too. Look at this. He's trying to throw someone open. He doesn't have an open receiver here. He rolls to his right, and then he puts touch on this pass to throw this wide receiver open. Look at this. And he does become open. And he hits him in the hands, but Demario Davis hits him, and it's a rain game, and he doesn't hang on to it. But I want to just, the fact that when he's right here, that's a freaking throwing a guy open in a beautiful trajectory, just touch on the ball. That, man, I could cry. That's so beautiful. I could cry.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. That one is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out, take over once more.
Heavy Mayo. I've never done sliders for NHL. I have done sliders for MLB The Show. I didn't do 24 because I was extremely underwhelmed with what they did for franchise mode. I was like, they didn't really do anything gameplay-wise, and they didn't do anything for franchise, so I just didn't buy the game. But what I heard from some people is that my sliders from 23 almost perfectly went with 24. I had to adjust, like, 2 things. Oh, man. Thought I dropped that one in the bucket. But yeah, so it was 2 reasons I didn't do MLB The Show. Number 1, the views just weren't there. As my channel grew, my MLB The Show views went down. And I couldn't justify the time and effort. And then not only that, the game. I as a franchise player, I don't do Diamond Dynasty. I was not excited. They didn't do anything for franchise mode. That got me excited. Nothing really at all. And they didn't do anything gameplay-wise that got me like, oh man, this is really cool. Like, I was just like, no. Let's go, Kendra Miller. Let's go. Way to extend the drive. I did not show the settings yet, Jordan. They're always at the end of the stream, in case I decide to make any changes. So I don't ever like to when we're in work in progress stage, which we are right now. I never show sliders before the game. Always after, in case I decide to change something. Okay, 2-minute warning. See, we can pick up another first down. We might pick up our pace a little bit and try to score before the half. I want to run this wide receiver screen. They might be set up for this to work. We're going to find out real quick. When Miller goes in motion, they're in man. No, they're passing it off. Yes. Go. Yes, that was set up. That was set up beautifully. Okay, now we're in business. Now we're in business. I have not had success turning below average players into good players. I'm hoping to do that with Kendra Miller.
They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now Ritter on first down.
Yep. They had good coverage. I wasn't going to risk it. Was not going to risk it. Here we go. I was like, take the 2-yard sack. We got timeouts. Let's give ourselves another chance. This doesn't look like it's going to be much. Might have Wilson underneath. If not, we got to go deep to Tony. No. Thank you, Cedric Wilson. Let's go hurry up. He adjusted his route on the fly. Here we go. Honestly, let's RPO it. No, we're burning some time here, but I think this is going to be a good play. I lied. All right. We need like 10 more yards for how far are we at? 35 yards, but there's wind and rain. If we can get a first down. I mean, we're not looking at touchdown here. Now we're looking at field goal. Oh, come here. What's going on? Bro, it's so hard to get picks without user picks. How do you do it? Get picks. You just let your teammates do it, man. You got to trust you got to build your defense up, too. But, I mean, how many picks do you expect to have every game? You know, teams go without interceptions. They don't get interceptions every game. I mean, if you looked up right now, look up the NFL interception, the teams with the most interceptions right now. Read me the top 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing is Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Losing right now, 24-14, second quarter. Hell yeah. Do we kick this field goal? I wish I knew where the wind was. Oh, it's in my face? Great. I'm glad I knew that before I had to kick this field goal. Didn't make it. No, but yeah, he had 10 picks. Which teams have? I mean, there's been guys who've had 10 picks in the season before.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh no, that's not good. 16 as a team and Trayvon Diggs had 10 total. Okay, you deleted that. That's not what we wanted. Do I like Madden or Cultural 25 gameplay more? Well, shit. If quarterbacks are going to play like this... It's tough because College Football 25 has better run-pass ratios. Straight up. But
one of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL is just to simply
I don't know, man.
the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
That's tough. Can they both be good?
Sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver. And then
I'll tell you, part of my answer isn't even gameplay related. It's just for me because no, we're gonna try to block this. Because they messed up Dynasty player progression so much, and so many players get so good in that game randomly. I think Madden is my preference just because I know I can go 5 to 10 years and have a good experience with balance. Whereas Cultural 25, I got 2-3 years. So it's really hard for me to get into my Dynasty. I think that's why when you look at a lot of other people that do Dynasty gameplays, they're not doing Dynasties with the same team 10 years in. They do 2 to 3 years, and they're starting over. You see it. Find me, and I could be wrong, but find me one YouTuber or Twitch streamer who's relatively decent sized, who they stream their Dynasty, and they're with the same team for like 5 years. Everyone that I've seen has started over pretty quickly. Good ET, that'll be revealed because there's a couple things you gotta change. It's actually like 4 settings from my previous slider set. That'll all be revealed at the end when I reveal the full sliders. So they're work in progress.
We'll get things started in our nation's capital, Atlanta, in town to take on Washington. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. The man wearing number 18, Kirk Cousins, with 2 touchdown passes for his new squad. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. Khalil Shakir, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Bucs trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it.
But in Madden's so hard to run, I don't understand why. It varies from game to game. We're having a tough time running it right now, but I'm going to try to get the run game going. I am on PS5, so I cannot try Sabo's mod. But if I do ever upgrade to a PC, best believe I want those snow games in Sabo's mod, bro. Not only that, the franchise screen, how he revamps it, is elite, but the snow games that he does is insanely amazing. And I want that in my life. But my PC doesn't have the graphics card. Also, that would kind of completely change up my whole thing, because 2K's on PS5, Madden's on PS5. The only other game that I play and stream is College Football 25. And if they bring that game to PC, then all games would be on PC. There'd be really no reason for me to have a PS5. And that would completely change how I stream, and I'd have to, redo my whole setup and, figure all that stuff out. I just don't know if I got that in me. I'm very comfortable with what I have now for a setup. And like I said, I'm going to improve it at Christmas. It's going to get even better. My everything's going to be the same, but just how I have things set up is going to be a little bit better and easier for me. No, I'm not on PC. I use Lightstream. I don't have a capture card, so I use Lightstream. But now I can stream to multiple places at once with Lightstream. They dropped. I was paying for the highest package possible, and they cut my price in half. So I'm paying less for Lightstream now than I was before, and it works pretty good most of the time.
Yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
We need to bust a big run. We need to bust a big run. 3rd and 6. We really need some points here. Better help out on Crosby. Alright, Tony, can you run through these linebackers here? No! I thought I went way early there. I didn't have to throw it that early. I lost track of that defender. I thought Kamara was getting a wide open release. They manned up. I bet you. See, they had 2 guys over there. I lost right here. I started I'm throwing it, and I thought Kamara was wide open over there. Now, it turns out I didn't really have anywhere else. Yeah, not much else where to go with it, but I just went quickly because I thought I had something there. Mark, there is no dome in New Orleans because I rebuilt the stadium. I like playing in weather games. I like the sunlight. I like the lighting in this game. And you don't get that in the Saints Dome. You do get that in cool games, like you get that in the Vikings US Bank Stadium, you get it in Lucas Oil Stadium, you get it in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where they have like the light coming in. You get it in the Rams Stadium, SoFi Stadium, but you know, Ford Field, Detroit, New Orleans, those domes, there's no light that comes in, and so it just looks boring to me. So and in the game, the Superdome is like rated horrible, And they're like, you need a new stadium, so it kind of worked out. I built them a canopy stadium, and I regret that because it looks awful. The shading is awful. I should have just went like a straight up old school. Brought some pressure. Oh no. All right, I got to go straight up. Gotta run some shells here.
Seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Matthew Award winner, 700-plus yards.
Bro, he's killing us.
He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
Throw it away. I like it. Pressure got home. One of the few times pressures got there and forced that. All right, we're bringing pressure again here.
The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Wow. Wow. We're going to stay in this nickel even though they're going with a heavier set. He is moving around in this pocket, y'all. Moving around the pocket and making my life miserable defensively. Woo. Love the deep shot. I thought the Honey Badger was maybe going to get a pick there. All right, this is a big 3rd and 5. We're bringing in pressure. There's the Honey Badger. There we go. There we go. Go. Thank you. Should have had the one before that. Got that one there. For who was asking, Darth. That's how you get picks, man.
Some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ritter.
Got him? Got him? Nope. Shoot.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit clearer.
We need something. We need a play. We need some sort of big play. John, what's your question, John? I don't understand. Are you or it's the CPU? I don't know what you mean. There's the big play we needed. I'm playing, bro. When it's CPU versus CPU, it goes to broadcast camera. That was the big play we needed. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. I did not know they had 50 Cent in this game. I had no idea. Did they add this? I feel like I've never heard in the club in Madden 25.
And go for two. In motion, Peoples-Jones.
And we have a tie ball game in New Orleans in the third quarter. It's been a dogfight. But holy hell, is this not, to this point, one of the most fun Madden games I've ever played in my life.
This is a problem late in the season. So back to level after the touchdown.
If not the most fun, at least in the last decade.
On the return is Dylan Loudby. And he is stopped at 25.
I mean, they're running the football. He's navigating the pocket. We have one sack.
Back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here. Beginning with 1st and 10.
Look, they have 267 yards of offense. I mean,
On 1st down.
yeah, they're running the ball very, I mean, not like crazy, but they're running enough to,
With the stop.
you know, make me have to call plays to defend it.
2nd and 7.
Each team has a turnover. There's their spell back. They're going to hand it off to him. Yep. Didn't get us that time. All right, let's go here. Cover 2 shell. Going to drop into a cover 3. And screen. Get off the field. Hell yeah. Let's go. Get off the field. Get the ball back into our offense. Yeah, but that music, Jedson, is in the main menu. I disable all of that. That's like their soundtrack. That's different than the stadium music.
Sure he would not get free. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Yeah, stadium music is different. I disable all that music. Oh, what a move, Cedric Wilson. What a move. Left him in the dust. All right, let's see if we can get... We got the run game going. We had that big run with Kamara. Finally, after not having much run room. All game. See if Kendra Miller can't get a little bit of a... Oh, yeah. We'll take 6. We'll take 6. Probably should have been more. Coach suggestions. I'm not feeling the coach suggestions right now. I'm feeling the split back. Right here. And the cross buck. That's what I'm feeling right now. Here we go, Kamara. He's starting to get going a little bit, man. Really rough for him. Really rough start. Ooh. Gotta run against this look. Gotta run against this look.
They're gonna go right back to Kamara.
We'll take 4. We'll take 4.
Here's 2nd and 6.
All right, too high. Yeah, this is a good look to pass against. All right, we'll see what the linebacker does. He had good coverage. I wasn't going to risk it. I did not think they're going to be in a quarters. I'll tell you that much. I didn't read a quarters look either pre-snap. but he had 2 out routes. And I honestly had right here. Well, not really. He's sitting this. That's picked. If I throw that, that's picked. Look, he's sitting that. So I didn't even have that. I didn't even have that. The flat was covered. Kamara was covered. I honestly didn't have anywhere to go with this. Anywhere I throw this football, I'm getting intercepted. Or it's getting swatted. Great pocket, though. Great coverage versus that play call.
Defense came out in a soft zone.
I feel like I made the right decision to eat the sack.
To attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Alrighty.
This is taken in by a teammate. The Saints will put this one away.
Drive started off promising. Viewer's been pretty good, man. I would like to. I hope one day we can get a little bit more percentage, percentage-wise, because if 1% of my viewers watch, I mean, I'd have 150 people watching, right? But I will not complain for having any viewers. I love having you guys tuning in and hanging out and chatting with me, man. Checking out the gameplay. Hopefully getting hyped as I'm getting hyped. Seeing some great stuff, too. Really good run there. And I'm glad they took that to quarter.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break.
Threw it into triple coverage. That's Derek Carr for you. I love some of the throws he's taking, man. He's really trying to make some throws, and I like that. I got a nice little 3rd and 6. I don't want the 3. Oh, thank God. Woo! Jordan, this has been the most realistic playing Madden game that I have played. Man, since Madden 15 or maybe the OG Madden 25. Not even lying. This has been freaking incredible. It's one of those games that you really don't want to end because it's playing so good. Hey, no, haven't dropped that yet. I'm actually going to post the member slider for that. I forgot, Hannah and Travis, what you want to be called. I know it's your parrots. I forgot what you wanted to be called. I'm posting a members post for that after I get done with this this stream. No, you can be in either, but offline gives you a little bit more flexibility, Justin, because you can take control of the coach of other teams and set their depth chart and help them out and stuff like that, where you cannot do that in your online. I mean, they added all the online exclusive settings from last year. They added to offline this year. So unless you care about start today, there's no advantage to being, oh my God, let's go. I was trying to let my guy catch up. There is no advantage to going online over offline other than start today. So if you're, that's the only reason I'd ever choose online over start today. There is no feature that you get over offline. In fact, you get more options in offline. So yeah, unless you're like, hey, I want to do a start today, then go online, obviously.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Oh, I thought your photo was parrots, right? So I thought your name was the names of your parrots. My fault. All right, you're Travis. You're watching the hand. I got it.
From the gun.
Oh! Donovan Peoples-Jones making his presence felt.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes.
Here we go. They're in a zone here. I like that. Yeah, I'm cool with them dropping that. That is a tough. We're going to play action it. Play action, roll to the right.
Typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's a holding. It's coming back. We scored a touchdown, but there's a hold, and it's coming back. No. Ineligible man downfield. Okay.
That's on the first round selection, Taliesin Fuaga.
Taking a touchdown off the freaking board. We had the play call dialed up, man. And I just want to point out, as hard as it is to run play action sometimes, we've ran it a couple times tonight, and we've been able to have the opportunity to throw the ball. I mean, Max Crosby's coming, don't get me wrong. But we had enough time. Look at number 78. Yeah, there it is right there. When he gets beat, he falls forward. He stumbles forward. And that's how he got the call. Taking a touchdown off the board. Oh, that's great, Justin. You mean like the coach settings?
On 2nd down, it's Ritter.
Oh, I thought I could have lofted it over there. Shoot, y'all.
You just can't say enough about
This is tough. So we know that a field goal gives us...
I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written,
I don't want to throw an interception here.
not a lot of options.
But if Peoples-Jones takes that safety with him to the corner,
To be perfect.
and Wilson takes the safety over there, I might have Peoples-Jones over the top.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter.
What? Why are you throwing it?
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal.
I didn't think that was going to be a red throw. I was just like, let me throw it over there. And he threw it right to the defender. Of course, I just take points off the board for me. Didn't have anywhere to go with this. I guess I had Kamara on the out. I should have stayed a little bit more patient. He's open on the out. But I'm rolling over here, and I'm like throwing it away. I'm like, okay, I can just throw it over here. But it ended up being a red throw. But my well, if I could talk, my wide receiver, look at him kind of skip. Look at him. This is where I'm like, what the hell? It's a Madden glitch. Watch him teleport over here. This is when it's like, okay, EA, are you sure there's not scripting in your game? Because it just teleports him over here so the DB can step up, and he doesn't even go for the ball, and the DB can step up and catch it. The ball goes to right where the wide receiver is, but he teleports away so the DB can intercept it. Yo, EA, the game's not scripted thing, plays like that really, indicate otherwise. John, I'm in my own Simgamingnetwork online league, but it's owner's mode, and we run CPU versus CPU only, not user versus user. Every single game has been streamed, and we're like in week 14 or 15. So yeah, we just had that bullshit glitch, and it's stupid, but it's a video game, so we gotta just take the bad with the good. This game is still played great other than that, and I'm not gonna let that ruin my experience. It's a video game. I mean, there's glitches in video games. That's a frustrating one. I'm the Jets in the online league, and we're 11-2 because the Jets are freaking goated in Madden. Like they really thought the Jets, and this is using like the week 1 roster. They literally thought the Jets were going to be like one of the greatest teams of all time. Like Aaron Rodgers, great. I mean, we don't have Devontae Adams on the roster, right? Because it started so early. But Garrett Wilson, excuse me. Hassan Reddick, our defense is insane. Breece Hall, yeah, we're 11-2. I've had several come from behind wins though, in last second drives. The stream's glitching. Okay, thank you for telling me. That's the one downside about Lightstream is every now and then stream glitches. Just gotta do a quick little refresh. Should fix it.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He'll be hit as he throws this
Dang it.
time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
See if the stream's better now. Stream should be better now. Yeah, it's been better, but I don't like when it's glitching, you know?
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Oh, no way!
This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
And at this point,
What do you mean it won't let you?
we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And after that,
Bro, did you guys just see that?
we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just
Had the look I wanted, lofted it up, drops the ball into...
The visitors' offense, and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready.
Thanks,
to
Brett.
wave a white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly. Making the right
All
read.
pro can be challenging, man. If you don't cheese the CPU, if you don't do stuff that you know is going to work, or is a guarantee, like you don't run money plays, you don't cheese the CPU and, manipulate the gameplay like you would like playing against the user, and you play realistically, the gameplay is can be pretty challenging. Yeah, Brad has no idea what's going on. Step your game up. I mean, I literally just threw a dot. My wide receiver. Am I lagging again? All right, hopefully it doesn't lag anymore.
In motion is Myers.
Yeah, drop a dot to Don Peoples-Jones. Don't use your catch because it's OP. Oh my God. He drops the ball and the defender intercepts it. Yep, I gotta set my game up for that.
And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper.
Shoot.
NFL touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that.
I don't know what you mean when I say user are too much.
Pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
I do everything other than user catch. That sucks because that interception came off of a big pass play that we had. And we weren't going to score in that pass play. We were going to get ourselves set up for a field goal. Haven't had a lot of open looks like that. You don't get a ton of those plays. Oh yeah, I use R2 for speed burst all the time. Of course.
But Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alrighty.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Drive begins with a run by Williams.
We'll take 5. Gotta remember, I'm down a touchdown, but it doesn't mean I need to go past crazy here.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's
3rd and 2. 3rd and 1. Okay.
so 3rd down, forthcoming.
Our offense has really struggled. We only have 3 third down conversions. We're gonna move him in motion.
In motion, Peoples-Jones.
Try to see if we can get a better look.
They try and run for this.
Oh my God, we didn't get it. I gotta go for it. Did not get it.
They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak.
They just gave us the sneak. Didn't even line anybody up there.
He pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I think the way we've seen the NFL going these
Well,
past
we got the
couple
first
years,
down.
I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders with this offensive line.
We
I'm
get a
gonna
big
pick this
play.
first down, and that's exactly
No. Those cutbacks are not there. They're just not there, you guys.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Now a short one, caught by
All right, 3rd and 3.
and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They come to the line for
Jared, yeah, it is, bro. I'm very excited to get him to you guys too, man. Get some more feedback. We gotta protect on Max Crosby here.
in motion, Peoples-Jones.
Okay.
2 minutes remain.
We're in 4 down territory because that's a 2-minute warning. I kind of burned through 3 minutes of clock there really quickly.
After this,
I don't know if I want a pre-snap movement for this 3rd and... I mean, I know what play I want. I don't even know where it's at. I literally know what play I'd like to call right now, but I have no idea where it's at in the playbook. We'll just call red zone scissors. It's like split out or something like that.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, man.
They'll drop the throw.
Thank you, Kamara. Thank you. No, it's where you have 2 out routes, 2 guys going deep, and then you have your halfback doing the angle route over the middle. Just really gets you a nice, easy look at the...
Numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver. But at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Let's call this play. At the defense, you know.
All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ooh, we might have a deep ball here. Might have a deep ball here. We're going to protect against Max Crosby.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter.
Oh, no.
Gets there. Down he goes.
How?
So now the Saints will use
They only rushed 4. I didn't even look at the line because I was like, I should be good. So I shifted to the right to protect against Crosby, but I didn't even have to do it apparently. But I didn't think they was going to shift 62 over. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Because oh my god. I just want to shift to Crosby. Doesn't mean I need to shift 62 over to give a free runner. So, because I'm looking at MVS, and I was like, he's going to have a one-on-one over the top. Ended up not being as good as he wanted, but I could have had Cedric Wilson. That sucks.
3 timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
That sucks. All I was trying to do is protect against Crosby. I guess I just do that instead then. Someone's dropping middle. They're not going to give Johnson or Valdez Scantless this open middle.
Throwing is
They did. Okay. We're back in business.
and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
I was like, there's no way they're going to give him that, but they did. Oh my god, I thought we were about to have...
Gain of 2. 2nd down now, but the clock still moves.
Got 2 timeouts left. Burning a lot of clock here, unfortunately.
To throw is Ritter.
Got the big play we needed. Woo! We're going to have a couple chances at the end zone here.
Go in the game. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
We're at the 12-yard line. I like this red zone up. I hope. Depends on what's this linebacker going to do over here. I have 1 timeout left.
Here's Ritter to throw. Open hand, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
All right.
Keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down.
Cannot run the football. Cannot throw it short of the end zone.
So far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Ritter. It's a touchdown.
Oh my god, I don't hot route often, but I had to there. That was my only hot route of the game. And based on that look, I was like, yeah, out route all day. They had 1 guy out there for 2. and I knew what was going to be open if I knew the double in route wasn't going to be there.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Lupus Warriors. I dropped. Did you see the video I dropped? Do I go for this? No. I can't. I don't want to. It sucks because they iced me or whatever.
Extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point.
Oh my god, I almost missed that. I almost missed that. But I was like, yo, our season's literally on the line right now. I don't want to put our season
So, not much time remaining to get
on the line with a 2-point conversion. Especially with I have no timeouts. And if I get out there and I don't like my look, I can't call timeout and get out of it.
Past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first down.
Oh, the sliders are in there. I got the sliders. Jeez. They're going to call timeout. So Celtic dropped he did a global tendency update. He set every player touch tendency to 50. And that just caused the old gameplay sliders with the touch tendency change. They just needed a little bit of tweaking. Oh my god, he caught it. That's dope. So basically, all I did is I did the old sliders, and it's just a shot tendency change, and awareness slider change. That's it, and they are uploaded for you to test.
A quick reminder of the rules: each team gets one possession, unless the opening possession.
But the key is you have to do it with the 50 touch tendency slider. So you can do that in your existing MyNBA. You just have to go in with your MyNBA that Celtic has released. If you have to use Celtic's roster. But if you have an existing MyNBA with Celtic's roster, you just got to go to the roster and do the global tendency edit and set every single player to 50. Alrighty. Overtime, y'all. You got guys getting free football. All right, we go 3rd and 2. Huge 3rd and 2 play. Huge 3rd and 2 play. We're going to go even 6-1. Samuel blitz. Let's do it. They're going to run some play action bullshit. Yup. Oh my god. Huge tackle though, but I called it. Should have tried to force offsides. Yeah. How did I know they're going to call play action? And my guy's out there on a freaking island. It's a ballsy play call, man. I'm not mad at it. They're still not in field goal range with this wind. So they're still not in field goal range. I don't think I can go man up the rest of the game. In case they call any of that stuff. Okay, now they're in field goal range. We got a 3rd and inches. There, that's Madison alone as 20 carries. Oh, man. Okay, they're going 3. shoot. I got to go man.
I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations.
I know I just said that I can't go man, but I don't think they're going to play action this play. Huge play. Huge tackle. On the blitz. Pete Werner. And this wind is no joke. This is no guarantee. Okay. Need 3. Need 3. Let's just get it all right here. Let's just get the kickoff return for a touchdown right here. Not even have to worry about it. Kadarius Toney to the house. Let's just do it. Nope. Okay. I've had a couple times where I've spoken into existence with Madden, so I figured, you know, why not?
This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off.
Nope. I don't like this play. With that guy right there.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Kamara, so Madison was 20 for 74 or 77, I think, and Kamara's 18 for 77. So it's been pretty fair and balanced with the run game in this rain game.
Now Ritter to throw on second down. Catch made right side by Wilson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great.
You just got to stick with what our offense is, which is run the ball first. Run first offense, set the pass up.
All the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot
That's coming back, holding.
Well, that looked like
Shoot.
a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
That's where our offense struggles with Ritter as a quarterback. When you're in, you have to pass situations. So now we're behind the sticks, 1st and 20. Have to pass the ball. I don't know, Jordan.
Back to throw. Ritter.
Nope.
Knocked away.
Did not see him at all.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's
I'm
one
lucky
thing
that this
to
game
push
is still
your
going
guy
right now.
and play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Ritter.
Get through the... EA, please fix that bullshit. He can't navigate through the offensive line.
Set up the screen, but
He just gets stuck back there.
give him the time.
Happens way too often.
Throws it well short of the sticks, and
Way too often.
like you just can't miss layups like that.
We're going to help on Max Crosby. Everyone should be blocked up here.
Here's Ritter.
No. I had him wide open.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators.
Guys, I had him wide open. Look at this. I can't believe I didn't have enough time. I didn't see. I didn't even see him come through. I stepped up and I was like, oh my God, he's wide open. Right here. That's the other thing too that sucks is when you have these long, you need more time for these routes to develop down the field. Well, we're pretty much 4th and 26. Hey man, the Eagles did it to my Packers in 2003.
That ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do,
No, I can't do that. Yep.
4th down. Here's Ritter. He'll
Oh my God, I had a guy wide open and I didn't throw it to him. Oh my God, you guys. I just predetermined that I was throwing it to Kadarius Toney. And I had a guy wide open. I don't know what happened.
Will end up in a turnover on down. So this one, a win for the Raiders.
We'll go into that replay if it lets us.
But happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So
Can I go to...
do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike
Yeah, I
Tirico.
can.
You've been watching
You guys, I was just like pre-snap. I was like, all right, I'm just going to check this up to Kadarius Toney. Did not look at anything else.
So long, everybody.
Look at this. Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's a touchdown. I don't know what the hell they were in. I don't know what happened here. Oh my God, this... EA, fix your replay system, bro. And the cameras, it shouldn't just automatically zoom in all the time. But I don't know what they were in that made that safety stay where they're at. I just predetermined through to Kadarius Toney. I had a freaking touchdown, bro. I had a touchdown, you guys. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Regardless, y'all. How'd I miss that? Because I predetermined my throw, John. That's how. And quarterbacks do that in real life, too. They predetermine throws. It was a great game. Still, absolutely amazing game. Derek Carr threw for 3. So this is what's really cool. The Raiders had 1 turnover. Derek Carr threw for 350 yards. They had over 100 yards on the ground. So that means they had 450 yards of offense and 25 points. That's insanely awesome. That's insanely awesome to have that many yards without the turnover. We sacked him 1 time, too. Let's look through this. Let's look through this, you guys. I am so hyped to show you guys this. Big Papa, this was like, Marty, dude, come on, Sliders, updated, hurry up, bro. This is your first time chatting here. Could you at least be a little nice? Come on now. Appreciate you tuning in, but like, you know, maybe hi, my name's Marty. The first time writing. You know. They had 471 yards of offense. We had 337. We had 3 interceptions. They had 1. Look at, they had 28 rushes. They averaged 4.8 yards per carry. We had 29 for 4.3. 50 yards came in that Hail Mary at the end. You're right, Ren. That's fair. Thank you. Good pointing that out. Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch, Ren on Twitch. They'd still had 420 yards of offense and 25 points. But yeah, that is a good point out. 50 yards came on that Hail Mary at the end. But that's still, they still almost had 100 yards more of offense than us. Look at the yards per rush. The yards per pass. Granted, I got inflated a little bit by that 50-yard Hail Mary at the end. They were 6 for 15 on third down. We were 4 of 12. How many first downs did we have? 21. They had 17. That's what killed us, the turnovers. Look at this, man. Derek Carr, 23 to 34 for 67%. I mean, it very easily could be 22 for 33 for 300, but that Hail Mary, right? Either way, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ritter, 22 to 37, 235, but how many did we miss? Had a couple passes that we missed because of his lower rating. Had that touchdown called back from the ineligible man downfield. That could have been a different game. Now let's switch over to rushing. And we'll do the Raiders first. So this is a really good split. Madison 20 for 74. Lobb at 7 for 34. Total 27 yards. And then Carr scrambled one time for 27 yards. Insane. That's one thing I didn't get to do with Desmond Ridder. It was really scramble much. Kamara 18 for 77. So it was very balanced. Jamal Williams 5 for 25. Kendra Miller 4 for 13. We had good splits on our end too. This is always a fun one receiving. Let's go to the Saints. My guy, Juwan Johnson and Cedric Wilson. Kadarius wide receivers were very quiet. We were kind of attacking middle of the field with the slot and tight end. When Madison had 5, Richie James had 5, Brock Bowers had 5. Very good pass distribution there. Jacoby Myers had 3. Alex, I'm about to show you, fam. Just hang tight. Hang with me here. Defensively, the Raiders had 5 sacks. A couple of those I just took straight up 8, but they still had 5 sacks on me. This is the part that's really good, you guys. This is the part that's really good. 1. And we were getting pressure. That's the thing, though. 1 sack, but it's not like we couldn't get pressure. We were getting pressure. He was rolling out, throwing on the run, getting rid of the football. You know. God dang it, that game played so well. Game played so well. All right, 52 of y'all on YouTube. We got a couple on Twitch. Y'all ready for the sliders, I'm assuming? As we wind this stream down to the end. Oh my God, y'all. Let's hope that the Falcons lost too. We're going to look at the playoff picture here in a second. Is our playoff like going to... Ryan Moody would not change his review after changing his setup. No. Because of the interception that happened. And he'd be upset that you have to use sliders just to get that. Shit. So the Falcons clinched the playoffs, but they haven't clinched the division. But I need them to lose. So if the Falcons lose and I win, I'm the division winner. The Commanders lost too. But they have the tiebreaker over us. So I have to, there's no way that I can get into the playoffs if I lose to the Bucks. I have to win. And if I beat the Bucks, I'm at the point where I need help. I need either the Falcons to lose or the Commanders to lose. And then if I beat the Bucks, let's go take... Oh no, I don't want league schedule. Falcons get the freaking Panthers. Okay, so we're not winning the division. Commanders get the Cowboys. Come on, EA Cowboys. Come on. Oh my God, please. Please. Because this ain't happening here. We're not gonna be a division winner hosting a game. We're gonna be on the road as a 7 seed if we make the playoffs. Rocky, chill. You're okay, buddy. This is crazy, y'all. We were controlling our playoff destiny, lost 3 straight games to the Commanders, Packers, and then the Raiders in overtime, and now we're like, we need help to get in the playoffs. Absolutely wild. But enough of that. You guys want the sliders. Okay, first thing we're going to talk about real quick. There are mandatory quarterback edits you have to do. Takes 2 seconds. So don't trip out about it. All you do is before you play a game, so if we're gonna use the Bucks for example, you go to manage roster, go to NFL roster, go to the team you're about to play. You don't have to do this for everybody, just go to the team you're about to play. Super easy. Go to their quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield. Do this for their starter and their backup. Look at their overall. Baker's 79 overall. Okay, so this is the formula. He's normally an 80 overall, but he's playing down. So that changes things. So my scale is this. We're editing potentially 3 things on the quarterback. This is what we're going to look for. Under traits, that's it. Number 1, throw ball away needs to be on for every quarterback. Some quarterbacks have it on. If it's set to no, turn it to yes. The next one is their sense pressure. So we have a scale. Quarterbacks rated 86 or above get ideal. That's the best sense pressure trait in the game. 86 and above. Quarterbacks rated between 80 and 85 get average. And quarterbacks rated 79 and below are trigger happy. He's a 79 because of his morale, so he's staying trigger happy. We do not touch decision maker, whatever it's at, you leave it there. Next is quarterback's play style. If it's set to balanced, you leave it. If it's set to scrambling, you leave it. If it's set to pocket, change it to balanced. This might change. With these new settings with the quarterbacks, man, we might even be able to leave quarterback style pocket to pocket if it's there. But I don't want to say that yet. Haven't tested it yet. So for now, if it says pocket, you switch it to balanced. This is mandatory. These 3 things. And all you have to do, I've already played the Bucks, so they're edited. You back out. You just do it before you play them. Do it for the starter and the backup in case you knock the starter out. Next is the most important. I highly recommend this. This is the most important, sorry. For your defensive game plan, always select defend short pass. It's the one that makes the most sense, most realistic one, with how the positive negatives are. Also to help the quarterback throw the ball deeper down the field. So you always hit defend short pass. And when you're on offense, always blitz counter. Don't do anything else. If you hit run in, this is so stupid. If you pick run inside, guess what? You can't run outside. If you run outside, guess what you can't do? Run inside. It's so stupid. Blitz counter. Always. Those 2 every single time. I'm going to do that stuff later off stream, so we'll back out of here. Okay, auto subs. This is extremely important. If you are new to my slider setup this year, thank you for checking this out. Auto subs. I use auto subs to manipulate gameplay. Pay attention, because when you see the gameplay sliders and the gameplay you just saw, you'll be like, oh shit. Auto subs. Here we go. This is mandatory. So you are obviously not going to have realistic rotations with how the auto subs are set. You do that through your depth chart, your formation subs in the play call screen. That's how you're going to get your rotations. You guys just saw that I had good running back rotations. I did that through my depth chart. So you can still get good running back rotation through your depth chart. Yeah, Knight Rider. But honestly, once you get this set up, I mean, the quarterback edit takes a minute. The weekly game planning you're doing anyway. It's just the ones you pick. So once you get the auto sub slider set in here and the gameplay slider set in, all you're doing is 1 minute of quarterback edits every single week, every single game. That's it. That's not that bad, bro. That's not that bad. Here's defense. Screenshot it, write it down, make a note of the timestamp in the video, 1 hour, 57 minutes, 27 seconds, whatever works for you. These are important. Make sure you hit accept and continue on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, otherwise they will not save. You have to hit accept and continue. All right, here we go. Next, we are on All Pro. All Pro. Highly recommend home field advantage turned off. It's arcadey. Don't do it. Highly recommend play call cooldown too, so you can't spam plays that you know work well. This is my current settings. All I'll tell you right now, mandatory, home field advantage off, and player abilities turned off. They're OP, and they just mess too much stuff up. So superstar abilities off, dynamic home field advantage off, all pro. And then the gameplay sliders. So you need to set up the physics-based tackling slider in the main menu, but go set that. You could set the fatigue, set the speed threshold, and set the injuries. All four of those in the main menu. That's the only thing you need to set. Don't set the player sliders. Don't set the auto subs. Don't set the penalties in the main menu. Just set those four. Anyway, in your franchise, hit the reset button, then hit import from main menu. It's going to bring in that injury, fatigue, speed threshold, and physics-based tackling slider for you. Then you're going to change ball security to 85 for the player and interceptions to 30 for the player. As you can see, our team still had an interception with it at 30. CPU is getting the exact same treatment. They had 3 interceptions. So there's still interceptions at 30. Imagine if this was up at 50, right? So 85-30 for the user and the CPU. Those are the only gameplay sliders we touch on. So when I tell y'all we need to manipulate gameplay with penalties and auto subs, bro, proof's in the pudding, man. Field goal accuracy, we are down to 40. Punt power, 55. That's it for special teams. Here you go. Injuries, 20. Fatigue, this is new. Changing to 55. Going to 55 on fatigue. And player minimum speed threshold is at 95. The reason we're going to 55 on fatigue is because even with progressive fatigue off, some people are running into players disappearing in the second half of the games, even with progressive fatigue off. There's no reason players should be disappearing with progressive fatigue off, but it's been happening. So this is just a simple, the fatigue isn't going to impact much. You're still going to have player rotations on the defensive line, and if you set up your depth chart right, you'll get them on the running back position. So we'll drop it to 55. Penalties, offsides, and false start are both at 70 each. This is just for frequency in play call. They balance each other out. Holding, we're not touching it. Face mask, 25. DPI, 75. A legal block in the back is down to 40. This is new. This is going along with the other big new change is turning intentional grounding back on. As you guys are aware, we've turned that off to get quarterbacks to scramble, which it does have an impact on. The problem is quarterbacks scramble more, but they are really stupid with their scramble logic, and they take a lot of sacks. When we turn this back on, some of the balancing had to be done for the quarterbacks to throw the ball down the field, for them to run the football, things like that. That's where the illegal block in the back and roughing the passer came into play. We bumped roughing the passer up to 40, helps them run the football a little bit more, and also take deeper shots down the field. As you saw, Derek Carr was throwing it down the field. So there we are, 40 on, 40, and then off for roughing the kicker, running the kicker. These are mostly due to pursuit angles, not because of the call. I strongly feel that the pursuit angles are better with roughing the kicker and running into the kicker turned off. Feel free to turn these two on if you want, and you can test the pursuit angles all you want. If you get some cool clips that you think the pursuit angles are better, send them to me in the Discord. Maybe you'll change my mind. But for now, off strictly because of pursuit angles. And guys, that is it. Those are the sliders, man. So when I say penalties and auto subs, that gameplay wise, that's the best game of Madden gameplay wise, straight up, that I've played in a decade. Straight up. I don't know. I hope it wasn't a fluke. We all know Madden has great games sometimes, and then like you'll have a great game, and you're like, oh my god, this game's amazing. You'll play another game, and you're like, what the hell was that? It's not nothing like the other game I played. Normally with the sliders that I've been dropping, because we're not messing with the gameplay sliders so much, it's created a lot more consistency in the gameplay. So, physics-based slider set, no. God, is it 75? G-Man, I forgot. What is it? Wait, when did they get rid of physics-based tackling shown in the... Oh, we can't, it doesn't show here. Sorry. I'll go to the main menu, because I literally forgot what it is. I forgot, y'all. Take care, Jordan. I forgot what physics-based is. Oops. 75. Wow. Thank you. I totally forgot to show that. 75. And I can just go ahead and change. I forgot to change this in the main menu. Just for easy import is the only reason. But I changed it in franchise before that game. So, there we go. Yeah, thanks, G-Man. I totally forgot. So anyway, guys, those are the sliders. Please play these. Give me some feedback in the Discord, in the comment section of this video. Yeah. Looking forward to your feedback. And we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out, checking out the stream. I appreciate every single one of you. We peaked at like 54, 55 viewers, which is fantastic, man. I am so thankful for all the people that tuned in and watched this stream. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Madden gameplay and enjoy these sliders to use in your franchise. And we'll see y'all next time. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I got to run out of town, and then I got the Packer game tomorrow night. But should be back with a stream on Monday night. Until then, y'all, take care. Have a great rest of your weekend.